Good morning, everybody. This is Donald Blumdahl, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles. Looks like earlier this morning, Bibby Bobka was the first one to hop on. Bibby here and waiting at 9:15 a.m. They were a little bit early, but they were here. Howdy, y'all. How you doing there, Bibby? I saw you were on earlier at 9:15. That was way early. But I usually do hop on before my 10:30 live stream to just chat in the channel if anybody wants to. And then I saw at 10 o'clock Super Short Print Card Breaks was here. Jonathan was here. So he was hopping out on the channel and being around. Just before we start, I might have to run downstairs and get me a little bit more water in my cup. I'm running a little bit low here. In case you're wondering what these packages are in front of me, these are Patreon packages. I got 9 packages I got to send out today. I got my payment yesterday from Patreon, and so that allows me to, once I know the payments are cleared and then go into my account, then I'm good to go. Then I package these up and send them out. So my March Patreon packages are ready. You still do have time to get on board. You have the whole month of March to get in for the April Patreon packages. Just go to my Patreon page on my homepage and my YouTube channel, and you will see a link in that in the right bottom corner of the graphic for my homepage. You will see a link to my Patreon channel, and there at any level from $2 on up. Each and every month I send you something from my Patreon channel. It's Hall of Fame related. You can read the descriptions and see what you get depending on what level you support my channel at. So that is one other avenue of helping support me on the YouTube channel. But I'm going to wait about 2 more minutes here, and then I'm going to run downstairs quick and fill up my water container here. So I got plenty of water here to sip through the content we're going to do today. We are going to do 6 Hall of Famers today. You've probably seen that if you did check out the description and for this video. Our Hall of Famers we are going to do today are going to be Ernie Banks, Martin Dihigo, Pop Lloyd, Al Lopez, Amos Rusie, and Joe Sewell. Of course, I only have ball cards for 3 of the 6. But outside of there's 5 players and 1 manager. That's Al Lopez was the manager for the Chicago White Sox back in the day. So we will be doing that as we continue down through our content for today. If we do run a little bit long, that's fine. I don't have nothing scheduled till 5:15 this afternoon when I head over to Whidbey Island, Washington, over to Oak Harbor for a men's rally we're going to. It's a annual men's rally they do in March at our church. A church that I was a member in when me and when I was in the military back in the late 80s, from 1986 to 1989. I was stationed in Whidbey Island, Washington, a town called Oak Harbor, Washington, where they have Naval Air Station Whidbey Island. So without further ado, it is 10:20, so I will be right back. In case somebody shows up there, baby, just tell them I'll be right back if you're still here. And we will get into cards in my car with our Posada. Got today off. Well, that is cool there, Robert. So you can hang out and chit-chat the whole time here. All right. So do me a favor there, Robert, since you're here. And you're one of my moderators that's active in the stream. Just kind of keep an eye on new people. I'm going to run downstairs and just fill. Bibby, you can do that too. Pretty soon I'll probably allow you to become part of the wrench club here. All right. But so I'm going to go downstairs and fill my my water vessel here. I got so much stuff here I can't really. There. I got to fill my water bottle up. My Starbucks my Starbucks water cup here. Gives me a good 22 ounces of water I can fit in here. But I'm going to go downstairs and fill this up real quick, and then I will be right back up to the second floor of the nosebleed section here. All right, I am back. Cold in Georgia. It's cold there. It's kind of damp and wet here. We're going through a rainy spell here up north of Seattle. And then, of course, we're the state that has the most cases of the corona going on right now. The coronavirus that's going on. Cards in my car with our posada. I got a big box from the Jimmy Guns. That's cool there, Robert. So, in case you're wondering, the camera is on the break table here right now. At 10:30 sharp, we will get into our content for the Hall of Fame inductees for 1977. Okay. So, but this, I'm going to leave here just for a second here and explain what this is. This is all my Patreon packages for the month of March. I've got them already, so I'm going to send these out today. Matter of fact, when I get done with the stream later, I'm hoping to get them out in the mail so that we can get those on the way to people. So that's one of the only other project I have between now and 5:15 when a bunch of us men are going to meet at the church. Wow, Donald has a lot of mailing. Well, it's not too bad, really. I have 9 Patreons right now, and so just 9 packages here. You can see some of them are envelopes. Those are the smaller tier Patreons. And then 2 on the top here, one on the bottom, in case Kevin checks the stream out later. I haven't seen Kevin in the stream yet. That's it. He's my largest supporter on the channel right now. That's his Patreon priority box down there. So I'm going to move these out of the way for now. And once we get done with the Hall of Fame content here, the Hall of Fame, there's our Hall of Famers for today. Again, it's Ernie Banks, Martin Dihigo, Pop Lloyd, Al Lopez, Amos Rusie, and Joe Sewell. Okay, those are our 6 Hall of Famers we're going to be highlighting today. I'll show you something neat about Ernie Banks here. I don't know if you noticed that Ernie Banks or not. If you don't, that's Ernie Banks' rookie card. All right, this is from an older set. But I'll show you something neat in regards to that with a 2020 product that we have this year, which I also have. Don, did you have a chance to check out my W-Bay store yet? Hall of Famer cards for you. Lots of great slabs and singles. Is that on eBay? You said W-Bay. What's W-Bay? If you can do me a favor and send me an email with a link to it so I could try and find it a lot easier. I did see the eBay. Okay. So is that your is that your store name? Hall of, let's see, Hall of Hallow Famer cards for you. Is it spelt just like that as far as that's your store name? Okay, I'll try to remember that. But if you can send me a link in an email, cut and paste a link into an email, and that way I can go to your store easier, I will definitely check it out there, baby. Okay. I kind of saw the email and I'm thinking, what? I was trying to think, what was that? But now I know what you're talking about at least, baby. But so I can definitely try and check that out, okay? So after we do go over the Hall of Famers here, the main thrust after that, and depending on time, we'll see what we can get done. But all I have is one family mail call package. It's from Chad Hopkins. Okay, he has been with me on and off through the months since my early inception of my channel. So he is definitely a friend in the channel. He sent me a package. I'm going to open this up for sure. I don't know what he sent me, so depending on what I do get in this package will depend on if we do a hobby box break or not after this. And if I do the hobby box break, it's an older product from the 90s, from the late 90s, that we'll be opening up possibly, but we'll see how the day goes as we roll along. So we do have about 3 minutes or so here before we do get into our content. Does anybody else have any questions before we get into our history lesson for the Hall of Fame inductees of the year 1977? So it's going to be interesting when we get down to where we're down to the final. It'll probably be toward the end of this season that we'll be most likely finishing up the Hall of Fame series. So at that point, I'll have to come up with more content and more different types of things to do. I don't. Eventually, we would run out of baseball teams to do the team history on. But as far as baseball players, I think we'll have a never-ending supply of baseball players to do biographies on. That's for sure. Since there are so many. So we've got we're under the 2-minute warning before we get ready to start with our content. And I kind of just do this intro for those early birds that want to get into the channel and just talk with me. Yeah, that's kind of what we do here. So I can't. Oh, I could highlight one more thing. No, we got 1 minute left. I'll do that after the stream. I do have a little thing that's hiding behind Ernie Banks here that we'll go over that. That'll be, maybe I'll do that just before I open up Chad Hopkins' package, okay? But other than that, we've got less than a minute to go, and then we'll get into our history lesson. So yes. Hopefully you guys are having an exciting Friday. Hopefully things will slowly get calming down with this coronavirus hubbub that's going on. Hopefully it doesn't get too out of control. We have had more. My daughter works down south near where a lot of the news has been taking place in Washington with the it's nice so far. Well, yeah, especially you got Friday off there, Robert. You got a 3-day weekend ahead of you, right? Today, tomorrow, and Sunday. That's pretty cool. Sneak out a 3-day weekend out of the deal here. So we do have 10:30 with our content at hand. So I'm going to start off with pretty much, I always do it alphabetically. So we'll go in order with the 6 Hall of Famers as we go through their history here. So before we do start with Ernie Banks, I'm going to show you something neat that's different about this one here. I don't know if you guys have been opening some 2020 or been opening and or watching 2020 Series 1 box breaks where you get out those little medallion cards. Okay. This is a replica. This is an Ernie Banks shortstop Chicago Cubs rookie card. And it does look something similar to the product that they have this year. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to reveal, this is the older card, okay? Behind it is the 2020 Topps version. Okay, so there we have it right there. It's a little bit shaded more, but it is the same style. This shows you that the rookie card emblem set that they have created here are based on the rookie cards for the baseball player. Okay, so this is the 1954 Ernie Banks rookie card. Okay, so this is the 1954 Ernie Banks rookie card, and this one here is the Ernie Banks rookie card rookie emblem medallion that you can find in the rookie cards that they created for this year. 3-day weekend for me. It's like Robert's ready to party. So yeah, I just thought I would share that with you guys here so you could kind of see that. I'll leave that there so people that come in the stream can see what I'm kind of doing here. That's the only one I have for this particular series here, and we're going to get ready to go in line with the first Hall of Famer that we have up to bat, and that is Ernie Banks. Okay, Ernest Banks inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1977. His primary team was the Chicago Cubs, and he was a shortstop. There's sunshine, fresh air, and the team's behind us. Let's play too. Ernie Banks reprised his signature line at his Hall of Fame induction speech in 1977. His sunny disposition was perfect for the friendly confines of Wrigley Field, last outpost of exclusively day baseball. Perhaps no player defines his team as thoroughly as Mr. Cub, who played with joy and immense talent for the Cubs from 1953 through 1971. Though never making a postseason appearance. A native of Dallas, Texas, 19 years old Ernie Banks debuted for Kansas City Monarchs of the Negro Leagues in 1950. After 2 years in the Army, Banks returned to the Monarchs, who sold his contract to the Chicago Cubs in 1953. Super short print car breaks. Classic card. That's a reprint. Yeah, they both are a reprint. I wish I had an original Ernie Banks rookie card, but some probably know the story behind that one. Okay. Super short print car breaks. My phone is about to die, and I am away from home without a charger, so I'm going to have to go, but I just wanted to say hello. Thanks there, Jonathan. Thanks for stopping by and visiting with us. Okay. His debut on September 17th marked the first appearance of an African-American player for the franchise. Banks started every game at shortstop for the Cubs in 1954, finishing second in the National League Rookie of the Year voting and 16th in MVP voting. Banks would go to win the Most Valuable Player award in 1958 and 1959. All right. Banks was an excellent defensive player at two positions, shortstop from 1953 to 61 and first base from 1962 to 71. Astros McGee, how are you doing, sir? At the former position, he led the league in fielding percentage 3 times, picking up a Gold Glove in 1960 when he led all National League shortstops in fielding percentage, double plays, games, putouts, and assists. As a first baseman, he led the league in putouts 5 times, assists 3 times, and double plays and fielding percentage once each, compiling a .994 fielding percentage at the first sack. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, that's from the 1994 Topps Archives. Yeah, it is still a cool card. Yes. It says, you'll see on the bottom here, Topps Baseball Archives, the Ultimate 1954 series. This was a reprint run that they did in 1994, and I do have this complete set along with the 1953. So they did do a 1953 reprint set and a 1954 reprint set, but I just thought it was cool to to kind of highlight it here with the 2020 product of the same card. So that's kind of why I did that. There are classic cards. Thanks for providing the extra history update there on the channel. I do appreciate that very much. Thanks a lot. It was with the bat that Banks really shone, however, hitting over 40 homers 5 times and leading the league twice in homers and twice in RBIs. He was a 3-time 300 hitter who compiled a lifetime batting average of .274, along with 2,583 hits, 1,305 runs scored, and 1,636 runs batted in. On May 12th, 1970, he hit the 500th home run of his career, becoming just the 9th player and first shortstop to reach the plateau. He finished with 512. Banks was a member of 11 National League All-Star teams. In a 1969 Chicago Sun-Times fan poll, he was voted the greatest Cub ever. He was elected to the Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility in 1977. Along with Honus Wagner and Cal Ripken, he was one of 3 shortstops named to Major League Baseball's All-Century team in 1999. Hall of Famer manager Leo DeRocher, Banks' skipper with the Cubs from 1966 to 1971, was famous for asserting that nice guys finish last, but he made an exception for Mr. Cub. Banks is one nice guy who finished first, but he had the talent to go with it. He rejoices merely in living, and baseball is a marvelous extra that makes his existence so much more pleasurable, said Arthur Daly, a famed sports writer. So as far as his career stats and his career at a glance, again, he had played in 2,528 games, had 9,421 at-bats, 1,305 runs scored, 2,583 hits, 407 doubles, 90 triples, 512 home runs, 1,636 RBIs, 50 stolen bases, 763 walks, a career batting average of .274, an OPS of .830, an on-base percentage of .330, and a slugging percentage of .500. So there we have it, the first Hall of Fame inductee for 1977 was Ernie Banks. Okay, kind of set him off to the side here. These are Sally Lloyd's favorite players here. Not really. I'm being pretty much sarcastic here. She doesn't like these. She calls them tombstone cards. But Martin Dihigo, right? Martin Magdaleno Dihigo Llanos, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1977. His primary team was the Cuban Stars, and his primary position, he was a pitcher. He was the best ball player of all time, black or white. Buck Leonard, his nickname said it all, in both English and his native Spanish. El Maestro. The Cuban-born Dihigo, pronounced Dihigo, debuted with the Cuban Stars of the Eastern Colored League in 1923. Sportsline, how you doing? Sportslines is in the house. We're up to 6 people in the stream. All right, I'm going to continue on here. Of the Eastern Colored League in 1923 as an 18-year-old light-hitting second baseman. Tall and thin, Dihigo evoked comparisons with Joe DiMaggio for the style and grace he displayed on the ball field, playing year-round, summers in the United States and winters in the Caribbean. Dihigo developed into a feared fastball hitter, but one with a weakness for curveballs. "Don't throw me any more fastballs," he soon told his batting practice pitcher. "I can hit them like anything. Throw me curves." With the determination that marked his entire career, Dihigo made himself into one of the game's premier curveball hitters. As he filled out, his natural athletic ability became increasingly obvious. Dihigo began playing more positions on the field. He eased over to shortstop, where his quickness made him a natural. With his cannon of a right arm, El Maestro also excelled in the outfield, where he delighted in throwing out players at the plate. He outperformed most third basemen, but he truly excelled as a pitcher. On the mound, Dihigo possessed both speed and control. In 1938, he threw the first no-hitter in history of the Mexican League, hit over 300, and led the league in strikeouts. The easygoing Dihigo became extremely popular with his teammates, at least in part because of his fluent English. He was extremely knowledgeable and willing, shared his vast store of baseball knowledge. He was soon called upon to be a player manager. His feel for the game and his understanding of players made him star in that venue as well. In 1943, at the age of 38, Dihigo managed a team in the Dominican Republic that featured Johnny Mize, then a star for the New York Giants. Evaluating Dihigo, even at that age, Mize called him the greatest player he had ever seen. Finally, at 41, Dihigo hung up his spikes and retired to his native Cuba. By then, he had earned another nickname, El Inmortal, the Immortal One. In time, he was eventually inducted into the National Halls of Fame of Cuba, Mexico, and the United States, the only person to be so enshrined. Dihigo's gift afield have never been approached by any man, black or white, said Composi. All right, as far as his career stats, there are not a lot listed here other than what was basically stated there. They don't have a total count of actually how many games he played in. He did have 412 hits, 279 runs, and when he was a pitcher, he did give up 104 walks. Through his career, he did play for the Cuban Stars from 1923 to 1927. The Homestead Grays in 1928, the Hilldale Giants from 1929 to 1931, along with a little stint in the middle there in the 1930s with the Cuban Stars again, the New York Cubans from 35 to 36, and then the New York Cubans again, and ending his career in 1945. Okay, he was born in 1905 and died in 1971. So there we have it, our second inductee into the Hall of Fame, Martin Dihigo. Martin Dihigo. So next we have up the plate, let me squeeze him through here, move him up front, is Pop Lloyd. Our third inductee for 1971 is Pop Lloyd. All right. So Pop Lloyd, whose full name is John Henry Lloyd, was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1977. All right. His primary team was the New York Lincoln Giants, and he was a shortstop. Generally considered to be the greatest shortstop in Negro League history, Pop Lloyd enjoyed a 27-year career in which he had an average of .334 and a .433 slugging percentage according to league statistics. Paul D., how you doing? What are you having, a pizza party? Paul D. must be having a pizza party. Make sure you just keep it to two emojis, okay? But hello there, peeps. Kevin's card collecting. Good morning. You missed the first part of the stream, Kevin, but that's okay. You can go back later and catch it. I showed all my Patreon packages to the people that were in the channel when I popped on early and stuff. But thanks for popping in here. Hello, Paul. Yes, sir. 2 emojis only. All right. So on with John Henry Lloyd, Pop Lloyd's induction here. In a time when pitchers dominated the game, Lloyd still found a way to score runs. With a great eye for the ball and fantastic back control, he could drop in hits and bunt with precision. His play also translated to the base paths and led to many stolen bases. Not only was he known to be the best at fielding his position during his era, but he was also a top run producer for his teams. As a player, Lloyd spent time with the Cuban ex-Giants, Philadelphia Giants, the Chicago Leland Giants, the New York Lincoln Giants, the Chicago American Giants, the New York Lincoln Stars, the Brooklyn Royal Giants, the New York Baccarat Giants, the Columbus Buckeyes, the Atlantic City Baccarat Giants, the Hilldale Daisies, and the Harlem Stars. That's a whole handful of names that he's played for through the years. Lloyd also managed 4 of those teams over a span of 6 years while playing, making his mark both on those who played with him and for him. All right. So Pop Lloyd was the greatest player, the greatest manager, the greatest teacher, and Bill Yancey, a shortstop who played with him, said he had the ability and knowledge and, above all, patience. I did not know what baseball was until I played under him. During the 4 years Lloyd played for the American Giants, they were Western champions 3 times and defeated the Eastern champs in the playoffs in both 1914 and 1917. In Cuba, the shortstop was known as El Cuchara, the tablespoon, or the shovel, for how he characteristically scooped up a glove full of dirt from the ground every time he fielded a ball, similar to the style of Wagner. While he managed the Hilldale Daisies, the team brought home the first ever Eastern Colored League pennant, winning the season with a 32-17 record. He earned the nickname Pop because he was mild-mannered as a leader with a few bad habits and approached the game as a gentleman. I am honored to have John Lloyd called the Black Wagner. It is a privilege to have been compared to him, said the Hall of Famer Honus Wagner. All right, as far as his career at a glance, they don't have his total game count, but he did have 3,159 at-bats, 538 runs, 1,066 hits, 151 doubles, 44 triples, 22 home runs, 410 RBIs, 133 stolen bases. He had a career batting average of .334, an OPS of .810, an on-base percentage of .377, and a slugging percentage of .433. As far as some other interesting stats about him, since I did list off earlier all the different teams he played, I'll tell you what years he played for the different teams. Okay, so the Philadelphia Giants in 1907, the Chicago Leland Giants in 1910, the Lincoln Giants in 1912, the Chicago American Giants from 1914 to 1917, the Brooklyn Royal Giants from 1918 to 1920, the Columbus Buckeyes in 1921, the New York Baccarat Giants in 1922, the Hilldale Giants in 1923, and then the New York Lincoln Giants from 1926 to 1930. So there you have it, our third Hall of Famer for 1977, Pop Lloyd. Okay, so let's move him back and get Nicky Lopez ready to come up front and center here next. Okay. So Al Lopez is our 4th Hall of Famer for 1977. Hi, Kevin. I'll also rewatch it later. Thanks there, Paul D. White pizza with olive oil, spinach, and mozzarella cheese, and a dash of garlic. That sounds really scrumptious. I do like different types of pizzas and stuff. So our 4th Hall of Famer for 1977 is Al Lopez. All right. He is our manager that was inducted into the Hall of Fame. So Alfonso Ramon Lopez inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1977. His primary team was the Chicago White Sox, and he was a manager there. Over nearly 2 decades of baseball's most dependable backstop, Al Lopez built a reputation that any man would be proud to hang on his hat. But it was Lopez's second act as manager that cemented his place as a legend of the game. Beginning at age 16 when he signed with the Class D team in his hometown Tampa, Lopez displayed his skills as a consistent defensive catcher who showed an impressive ability to handle pitches. Lopez played 1,918 games behind the plate during 19 seasons with the Brooklyn, Boston, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland, setting a major league record for games caught that stood for over 40 years. After his playing days were over, Lopez managed at AAA Indianapolis before assuming control of the Indians in 1951. Under Lopez's leadership, Cleveland averaged 95 wins per season, including 111 wins during the 1954 campaign. Lopez and the Indians claimed the American League pennant that season, one of only 2 instances in the 50s when the pennant was not won by the New York Yankees. Upon taking over the White Sox in 1957, Lopez transitioned from an Indians club stacked with power hitters such as Larry Doby and Vic Wertz to a ball club that had once been known as the Hitless Wonders. On his way out of Chicago, outgoing manager Marty Marion sarcastically told Lopez that he should bring his pitchers with him from Cleveland. Lopez was not fazed. Known in the clubhouse for his calm demeanor, Lopez was aggressive with his managing tactics and urged his players to run at every opportunity. Lopez recognized that his team, featuring smaller, faster players like Nellie Fox, Luis Arpaio, and Minnie Minoso, could use its speed and defensive skills to win games at the White Sox's cavernous Comiskey Park. All right. If you don't let them score that run and you score that run, you win, Lopez told them. In 1957, the White Sox led the league with 109 stolen bases and earned their famous Go-Go Sox nickname with their hustle. A late season fade dropped Chicago to a second-place finish in the American League behind the New York Yankees. It was a position Lopez was all too familiar with, after his teams had finished second to Casey Stengel's Yankees in 6 of his first 7 years as a manager. Still, Lopez remained confident that the team he was building in Chicago could be the foil to the Yankees' dominance. Nobody can beat the Yankees on power, Lopez admitted. They can have the power, we'll take the glory. The White Sox finished second again in 1958, but put it all together in 1959. Lopez's Go-Go Sox hit only 97 home runs as a team, but led the American League with 113 stolen bases, 46 triples, and 3.29 earned run average. Most importantly, they beat the Yankees 13-9 in the season series on their way to capturing the 1959 American League pennant. The White Sox then fell to the Los Angeles Dodgers, 4-2 in the World Series. Lopez continued to manage the White Sox until 1965, when he retired due to a chronic stomach condition. He came back for one last stint on the Chicago bench in 1968 before retiring for good. Lopez left the game with a .584 career winning percentage, one of 4 managers to exceed the .580 mark, after managing at least 2,000 games. In 15 full seasons as a skipper, Lopez's teams never posted a losing record and finished lower than second place just 3 times. He was elected into the Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee in 1977. In 2005, Lopez passed away from a heart attack just 4 days after watching the White Sox win their first World Series since 1917. I think every player who ever played for him must feel the same way, said former Indians third baseman Al Rosen. He was the consummate gentleman, and you knew he was always in your corner. Probably the finest manager I ever played for. Baseball-wise, running a ball club and just being the gentleman that he is. He wasn't all that easy. He was the manager, and no one ran all over him, said Hal Newhouser. As far as his career at a glance, he played in 2,425 games, and then as a manager, he had 1,410 wins, 1,004 losses with a .584 winning percentage. He played for the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1928, the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1930 to 35, the Boston Braves from 1936 to 1940, the Pittsburgh Pirates from 1940 through 1946, and the Cleveland Indians in 1947. And then when he was a manager, he managed the Cleveland Indians from 1951 to 1956, the Chicago White Sox from 1957 to 1965, had a couple years off, and then in 1968 through 1969. 3-card collectors, how are you doing? Nice to have you jump in on the channel today to say hi to us. Kevin's saying hi ats. All right. So there we have it, folks. Al Lopez, our 4th Hall of Fame inductee for 1977. Gonna get ready for Hall of Fame inductee number 5 out of the 6. Next one we have up to bat is Amos Rusie, inducted in 1977 with the New York Giants, and his primary position was a pitcher. So Amos Wilson Rusie, you can hit him if you can't hit him if you can't see him, said Hall of Famer John McGraw about hitting against Amos Rusie's pitching. In his short but brilliant career, the Hoosier Thunderbolt helped revolutionize the game of baseball with his velocity. Perhaps the fastest pitcher of the 1890s, the right-hand Rusie won 5 National League strikeout titles with the New York Giants in the 6 seasons from 1890 to 1895, both before and after baseball moved the pitching mound in 1893 from 50 feet to its present 60 feet 6 inches. Rusie struck out 5.4 batters per inning in 4 seasons prior to the switch, and 4.0 per 9 his first 5 years afterwards. But like many hard throwers past and present, Rusie did not always have the finest grasp of the strike zone. He led the National League in walks for 5 straight seasons from 1890 to 1894, and his 289 free passes in 1990 remained the single-season record. A Rusie fastball once struck Hall of Famer Hughie Hughie Jennings in the head and knocked him unconscious for 4 days. In Rusie's finest season in 1894, he went 36-13 with a 2.78 ERA in a year when the National League average was 5.33, while leading the league in wins, ERA starts with 50 and shutouts with 3, as well as both strikeouts 195 and walks 200, behind the pitching of Rusie, who allowed only 1 earned run in 18 innings. The 94 Giants defeated the Baltimore Orioles 4-0 in the first Temple Cup Championship Series, which pitted the National League's top team versus the runner-up. During his time with the Giants, 1890 through 1898, Rusie led all big league pitchers with 1,835 strikeouts and a 2.89 ERA, while ranking second in innings pitched, 122 behind Kid Nichols, and third in wins behind Nichols and Cy Young. That was in spite of sitting out all of the 1896 season in a bitter contract dispute with the Giants over owner Andrew Friedman. The two sides settled in time for Rusie to return to action in 1897, but the effects of arm trouble and personal problems rendered him unable to pitch during the 1899 and 1900 seasons. New York traded Rusie to the Reds for a 20-year-old Christy Mathewson in December 1900, exchanging one of baseball's most dominant pitchers of the 1890s for one of its best of the early 20th century. Rusie finished with an 8.59 ERA in 22 innings for the 1901 Reds and then called it quits. The Giants without Rusie would be like Hamlet without the melancholy Dean, said O.P. Kaler of the New York Herald. So as far as his career at a glance, he played in 463 games, 3,389 hits, 2,068 runs, 3,778.2 innings pitched. He won 246 games, lost 174 games. He had a winning percentage of .586. Games started 427 and a 3.07 ERA. 393 complete games, 30 shutouts, 1.349 whip, 5 saves, 1,288 earned runs, 1,707 walks, and 1,950 strikeouts. So there we have it. Hall of Fame inductee number 5 for the 1977 Hall of Fame. Next we move on to Joe Sewell, who was a shortstop. This is from the Conlon collection. I think I put, yeah. So that's an older card from the Conlon collection. For those that aren't familiar, I'll be probably doing that series coming up where I can talk about the Conlon collection. He was a photographer for sports and baseball back in the day, and he made a couple series there. And this is a newer Diamond King. Joe Sewell, Cleveland. I believe this was last year's set, I think, 2019. Okay, so let's get into Joe Sewell, the 6th and final Hall of Famer for the 1977 Hall of Fame induction series. So Joseph Wheeler Sewell, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1977. His primary team is the Cleveland Indians, and he is a shortstop. Okay. So when I was a boy, I'd walk around with a pocket full of rocks or a Coca-Cola cap, Joe Sewell said, and I can't remember not being able to hit them with a broomstick handle. Keep your eye on the ball. It's one of the most basic tenets of hitting, stressed from the first time a young player picks up a bat. Joe Sewell took him took it to another level, though, and it helped pave his way to the Hall of Fame. Sewell's big league career was born out of one of the game's tragedies. After the Indians shortstop Ray Chapman was killed by a pitch from the Yankees' Carl Mays in August 1920, Sewell was called up. The 21-year-old Sewell played in just 92 minor league games before his big league debut. He settled in immediately and helped lead the Tribe to the 1920 World Series, where Sewell really carved out his identity and his ability to get the bat on the ball more consistently than anyone else has ever. Sewell struck out 20 times in 558 at-bats during the 1922 season, and that would be his career high. He never even reached double digits in strikeouts any of the last 9 seasons. During the 1929 season, Sewell went 115 games between punchouts. He ended his career with a rate of 62.6 at-bats per strikeout. He had 7 seasons in which he recorded over 500 at-bats while striking out less than 10 times. From September 1922 through April 1930, Sewell played in 1,103 consecutive games, the second longest streak in history at that time. Sewell was also known for using only a single bat through his entire career. A 40-ouncer he dubbed Black Betsy. Hardly a one-dimensional player, Sewell led the American League shortstops in fielding percentage 3 times and finished in the top 5 6 times. He shifted to third base in 1929, and after signing with the Yankees in 1931, he was the regular third baseman for the Yankees club that won the 1932 World Series. Sewell grew up in Alabama and was an accomplished college player with the University of Alabama. In later years, he returned to coach the Crimson Tide baseball team, winning the Southeastern Conference title in 1968. The university renamed its ballpark Sewell Thomas Stadium in 1978, 1 year after Sewell's induction to the Hall of Fame. Ted Williams said he could see the ball leave his bat, and I could too. I did that from the first day until I finished, and that's the reason why I didn't strike out much. That's what Joe Sewell said about himself. His career at a glance, he played in 1,903 games, 7,132 at-bats, scored 1,141 runs, 2,226 hits, 436 doubles, 68 triples, 49 home runs, 1,054 RBIs, 74 stolen bases, 842 walks. His batting average for his career was .312. His OPS was .804, on-base percentage was .391, and his slugging percentage was .413. He played for the Cleveland Indians from 1920 to 1930, and the New York Yankees from 1931 to 1933. So there we have it, our 6th and final Hall of Fame inductee for 1977. So there we have it, the full gambit there. For those that weren't here earlier and stuff, I'll kind of show you the Ernie Banks that's here. Just in case you're wondering, there are 2 cards here. I kind of slid them back together after I did the video. But we've got 2 cards here. You might recognize the back one here. Okay, the back one here is the 2020 Topps rookie medallion cards that they have based on a player's rookie card. This is not an original. This is a reprint of Ernie Banks's rookie card from the Topps 1994 reprint set, and it basically it was Topps Baseball Archives in 1953 and 1954 did 2 reprint series. It wasn't the complete sets that I'm aware of, Oh no, actually there weren't as many cards back in the day. But I do have this complete set, the 53 and the 54, on the reprints. So this is his rookie card. And there you can see both of them. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to take these and put these away and get on to our next part of our content. Okay. I'll kind of move these so we can use these. I'm going to go over this little set here real quick, and then we'll get into our Family Mail Call Friday. It's going to be a Family Mail Call Friday. I might do a live. I haven't decided. Just depends on what time I get back tomorrow afternoon. Okay. I'm going out of town tonight and then coming back tomorrow sometime in the afternoon. Just depends on what time I get back. But real quick, before we get in, I only have one Family Mail Call package, by the way, for those that weren't here for the beginning of the video. But I just wanted to highlight this little set right here. I just completed this here recently. It's so if anybody remembers back in the day when you bought a hobby box and stuff, or a box of cards, especially the junk wax era, sometimes on the backs of on the bottoms of the boxes, sorry, let me get a drink of water here. They would have oh my word, different cards on the bottom of the box. Wow, what the heck? I guess I've been talking too much. I'm losing my voice. But yeah, so this is a commemorative cards can be only found on Fleer logo stickers, trading card display box bottoms. See the bottom of this box for 3 of the 9 card set plus 1 logo card. So they did have 3 sets, 3 different types of sets on the bottom of the boxes, and I finally completed this set. I went and found it actually on eBay, and it was being sold for a fairly decent price, so I got it. It was a complete box bottom, but I cut it into the card sets, so that's why I'm going to share these with you real quick. It does list the cards on the bottom here that you can find to complete your set. So, and there are 3 different logo cards. So again, this is a Collect Fleer limited edition no-hitter cards honoring the 1990 no-hit pitching. So basically there were 10 baseball players that had no-hitters in 1990, and so they made a commemorative set on this. Okay, so along with the pitchers and their cards, you get the little no-hitter set. I guess this is probably 3 of the teams that had some of the no-hitters, but you had the New York Mets, okay, the Oakland Athletics, and then you had the New York Yankees, okay, and then it goes on to I believe it's the no-nos, unless I don't know the full story behind this one. I didn't really look it up. I probably could have. But I guess it tells you the game. So I guess it was 9 no-hitters. But they had both these pitchers in here. It could be, I don't know if they both got credit for a no-hitter. Maybe they were playing. It says versus Seattle. Versus Seattle. So I don't know if they both, it couldn't have been the same day. But this is April 11th, 1990. 1-0. Was the final score. All right. And then you have Randy Johnson with his no-no on June 2nd, 1990. All right. Then you have Nolan Ryan versus Oakland, June 11th, 1990. Kind of gives you the progression of when they got their no-hitters through the year. And then next you have Dave Stewart with the versus Toronto on June 29th, 1990. All right, and then you have Fernando Valenzuela, all right, versus St. Louis, June 29th, 1990. So I guess that was 2 no-nos in the same day. All right, and then we have July 1st. Okay, we have July 1st for our next one. Melito Perez versus New York, July 12th, 1990. That was a higher scoring game, 8-0. All right. And then you have Terry Mulholland versus San Francisco, August 15th, 1990, 6-0. And then the final no-hitter of 1990 was Dave Stieb versus the Cleveland Indians, September 2nd, 1990. So those are the 9 no-hitters that took place. I don't know if maybe that was a combined no-hitter. Maybe that, well, it couldn't have been, because you got a California Angel here, and you got a New York, I think it's the Yankees, but it says versus Seattle. Don't know the full story behind that one, but that covers, I guess, the 9 no-hitters for 1990. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that as much as I did putting the set together. All right. So the New York Mets, the Oakland, let's see. Yeah, I don't know what the team logos have to do with the sets, but other than they got their team logo on the bottom of a box. So that pretty much covers everything there. I'm going to go ahead and just put these away. I just kind of wanted to highlight these for you. There's nothing to see on the back of the cards because it's just the bottom of the box. So these are just one-sided type baseball cards, but a limited edition. So it depends on how many boxes they created. That's how many sets. And then, of course, 1/3 of the boxes that were printed have one of the sets. So there were 3 different box bottoms that you would need to have collected to get this complete set. So that's why I've got that. And top loaders, I just finished this set just recently. I believe it was last week I got the rest of this set in. So I'm just going to set this off to the side here and out of the way. All right, we will get ready to go into and see what I got for my family mail call package here. Let me readjust my computer so I can keep an eye on the chat easier on the screen. All right, so without further ado, this is my package. Oh, here, I'll show you real quick before we get in here. That way, if you guys don't really want to, you don't have to go back to the beginning of the video. But these are my Patreon packages that I'm getting ready to mail out. And yes, Kevin, this is yours on the very bottom there. All right, so this is all ready to go. It's going in the mail today. I got my Patreon payment yesterday put into my PayPal account. So that's why last night I got the packages together so I could get them right out to people. All right, but this is my only family mail call. As you can see, it's from Chad Hopkins. He's been around the channel since my early days of last summer. So we're going to open this up and see what Chad has sent me. And then after that, we'll go from there and see what avenue we want to go, because I don't know what he sent me in here for sure. Sometimes it's usually just something smaller, but I don't want to... I want to be careful how I open this, because these types of envelopes, because they're cushioned mailers, can get kind of messy. And I can tell he reused this bag, so I'm going to probably allow it to find its home in my recycle bin. And you'll have, if any of a mess comes out of here, I don't know, maybe I can get it to where I'm not cutting into the messy part of the bag. Oh, no, that was just a piece of paper. So there we go. I think I've got most of that there. Uh-oh. Trying not to make a mess. I'm not super clean, but not super messy either. Ooh. Hope I didn't cut off part of the note. Let me set that note aside for now. Oh my word, he's got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Let me just read the note real quick before I do open things up here. Just in case. Okay. Nothing. Says, just wanted to let you know I'll be heading back to Iowa in April for the summer. Picked up a couple of oddball things for you at some of the local card shows here in Florida. Hope you like the two. I chopped up part of the, it must have been too close to the top of the bag or something. Oh, that was those little pieces. Think Cal Ripken Jr. sets, maybe the Mariners sets, just for reference, as the cards were all stuck together and missing some as well. Just wanted you to see the set. Anyway, enjoy and hope we can talk soon. Life has gotten way too busy lately. Praying for you and your family. God bless, Chad Hopkins. So I do appreciate that, Chad. Appreciate all the little notes that I get and the packages I get from people sometimes. And let's see what Chad sent in here. Something bubble wrapped here. We've got a 1995 Mariners Memories commemorative trading card set. That'll be cool. Oh my word, what is this? I think I've got everything out of the bag. So we'll put that in my bin over to the side here. Let's see what we get here. I could probably... Oh wow, I never seen one of these. This is so cool. It's a little set, and it says, this is kind of like the Ken Griffey Jr. set. It's kind of like the one I sent you there, Kevin. Out of my collection, I think one or two people bought one of the other sets. Trying to think. Yeah, I think I've got some of the other ones in my box still for Ken Griffey Jr., but this is a little Cal Ripken Jr. one. Same thing. Yeah, the Star Company. One of only 2,000 sets distributed of this player from this. Oh, that is cool. I'm assuming it's just a little set. Oh, it might not be the whole set. I see. It's just part of it. But he wanted me to see some of the cards here. That is cool. He knows I like, and the Seattle Mariner 1995. This 50 card set highlights the magical events leading up to the Seattle Mariners clinching the American League West Division for that year. That is cool. And then, oh, okay. This looks like another, oh wow. This is awesome. The Cal Ripken tin. Cal Ripken Jr. medal for all metal cards. Wow. We're gonna go ahead and open up these products here and highlight through these. That is so cool, Chad. Hopefully he watches this video and sees this. Frank's Card Corners in the house. How you doing there, Frank? Appreciate that. I'm going to go through, let's go through it this way. Let me put that Cal Ripken up there. Let me go through these cards from this set here. It's probably not the complete set because I see a card number 36 there. Diamond. But this is cool. 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, and 28. So I guess it would have been a complete set, but all the cards probably aren't here. Career stats for Cal Ripken Jr. Well, this will be, I can add these to my Cal Ripken Jr. Collection, that's for sure. I have never seen these cards before, so I might have one of these as an oddball card. But that is so cool to have those to add to my Cal Ripken Jr. collection. Put that up there for now. Let's see what's in this box. Oh my word. I see. It's probably four all metal cards. Okay. I'm familiar with some of this stuff. I've got different metal cards in my collection. I don't know if is it? Oh my word. Look at that. That is so cool. And it's a metal card. This is card number 1. Like Ken Griffey Jr., Cal Ripken Jr. had a ball player dad. Unlike Ken Sr., Cal Sr. wasn't a big league star. He played in the minor leagues many years before becoming a coach. Cal got to know a lot of ball players too and got a lot of tips from them, but Cal Jr. says his best coach was his mom. That is so cool. I don't know if it'll fit in a penny sleeve or not. Just for... Nope. Won't fit in a penny sleeve, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh well. I'll just wrap these back up when we are done displaying them. That is cool. Just says Team Metal. That's all it says is Team Metal. Looks like it is a 4-card set here. There's the second one. These cards are in awesome shape too. Of course they are metal, so. Card number 2 says, as he played ball growing up, Cal Ripken Jr.'s best position was pitcher. He had a strong arm and a really good fastball. After a great senior season at his Aberdeen, Maryland high school, Cal Ripken Jr. was sure that he'd be drafted as a pitcher. However, Baltimore drafted him as a shortstop, and he never pitched another game. That is so cool. Pretty sure for now I'm going to probably keep these in the box that they came in, since it is a pretty sharp looking box. Did get dinged up a little bit there, but that is a cool looking box. Alright, card number 3. Cal Ripken Jr. Says playing baseball for Baltimore has been a family thing. For Cal Ripken Jr., his father was the third base coach when Cal came up to the Orioles. Later on, he managed the team. Cal Jr.'s brother, Billy, was his double play partner at second base for several years. Cal liked playing with Billy. He said no one else knew Cal's moves quite as well. That is cool. And card number 4 in the set. I like how you wrap these all in the tissues to keep them nice. Cal Ripken Jr. Team Metal card number 4 in a small 4-card set. Cal Ripken Jr. made history in 1995 when he broke the record for most consecutive games played. Ripken set the record by playing in 2,131 consecutive games. Before that, he set a record by playing in every inning of every game from June 1982 to September 1987. His explanation for his endurance: if you love baseball, you want to play every day. Excuse me. That is an awesome addition to my Cal Ripken Jr. set for sure. I know I don't have those. I might have some oddball cards from this set, but I don't know for sure. Kind of wants me to kind of go through everything that I have. Does anyone here have an Asa Lacy card? Who's Asa Lacy? 3 cards. Never heard of Asa Lacy. Who's Asa Lacey? Don't know for sure about that one. 3 cards. All right. And so let me just set these aside for now. I'll probably, when we get ready to go into possibly the hobby boxer, let's just see what we have in here. I think this is, I wonder if this is a complete set. It could be. Commemorative Trading Card Set, Pacific Collection. Let's see. Doesn't say much here, but I know this Pacific Trading Card Company is local. But let's see what we have in this box here. Oh, this is a set, yeah. I think I have one of these sets. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with getting the second one. Yeah. Let's see. 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43. Uh-oh. You missing one? Uh-oh. Probably 42. Probably 42 is one of the... Oh, yeah, and I see some of them did get kind of chunked up and bunched up and eaten. Maybe I could find an extra 42 to make it a complete set. 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. Oh, 32. No, yeah, there's a bunch. There's 2 cards missing so far. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So only 2 cards missing from the set. That's not too bad. And I think I do have one of these. I'll kind of go through these real quick with you on the table here. Maybe it might be easier. Yeah, I can see these cards have definitely been beat up. Hopefully you didn't pay a whole lot for these, because they're in pretty bad shape. You can see this one. See, they're kind of chewed up on the bottom here, but not a bad overall set. Griffey slams the M's to the brink. Mariners clinch tie in Texas. Mariners win the West. This card 3, 4. At last, something to celebrate. There we go. Johnson stands tall. Randy Johnson. Griffey has big debut. Because these are what, 1995. Tino Martinez. There we go. Tino Martinez ignites the Mariners. Mariners tie the Yankee series. Griffey scores winning run. Thunder in the Kingdom. Yeah, it's this the Seattle Times on the back when they did their different articles and stuff. Series win ends year of futility. Bob Who beats Cleveland. All right, Buhner rocks Cleveland. Johnson salutes the Kingdom crowd. Randy Johnson. Fans give their all. Cora eludes a tag. Voice of M's calls the winner. Rich Amaral. Bobby Ayala. Tim Belcher. Andy Baines. Mike Blowers. He's an announcer for the Mariners now. Chris Bosio. Darren Bragg. Jay Buhner. J-Bone. Raphael Carmona. Norm Charlton. Vince Coleman. Joey Cora. Alex Diaz. Felix Furman. Lee Gutterman. Randy Johnson. Good old Randy. Edgar Martinez. Tino Martinez. Jeff Nelson. Warren Newsom. Sorry, not Newsom. Greg Perkle. Archimedes Pozo. Bill Risley. Luis Sojo. Doug Strange. I always thought that was an awesome name to have. Doug Strange is up to bat. Solomon Torres. Bob Wells. Chris Widger. Dan Wilson. Awesome catcher. And next to last, Bob Wolcott. And there we go. Manager Lou Piniella back in the day. So not a bad set. Yeah, he did mention in the note that he sent and stuff that they were in bad shape, but he knew I liked my managers. So yes, this is an awesome set. Might be able to keep the box and then put my nicer set in the box to keep it nice. I just have to look and make sure where I put that one. I know I'm pretty sure I completed this set. Here, let me just get, they're in bad enough shape already. Let me see if I can keep them halfway decent and put them back in the box. Okay. There we go. Kind of like putting them in a top loader. They're so tight. But that is an awesome 1995 set. Mariners Memories Pacific Collection. Have to go through. I'm pretty sure I can find them. But I will keep these as extra Seattle Mariner cards probably. I'm pretty sure I have the complete set, but I didn't have a box. That is cool. That is cool. So add to my Ken Griffey, there is a Ken Griffey Jr. in there. But yeah, add to my Seattle Mariners, my Cal Ripken Jr. That's an awesome set to go. Kind of like a color theme going on there. Of course, that's the Baltimore colors, so that's why. That's why it kind of looks that way for the most part. Let me just set these off to the side. How's everybody doing out there? We still got 7 people here. I think we can get ready to move into probably our hobby box. Any you guys out there want me to open a hobby box? When is my next auction? My next auction and sale could be next Saturday probably. It's a possibility of me doing my next sale probably then. There are 3 cards, but we will see. Okay. I'm not really a big person on sales, but I might be wanting to put something together soon and get try and sell some of my 2020 product that I don't PC per se, and get some of that stuff out to people that do collect or PC different things of that nature. So I'm just moving this stuff out of the way, and then we can get ready to open up a hobby box. A 1997 Pinnacle product. If anybody's out there wanting to watch me open that, I could open that on the channel. I do have time. A hobby box of what? 1997 Pinnacle. I'll show you in just a second. I'm just doing it so I can maybe try and pull some of the Hall of Famers that are in here. And it is a different kind of product. Not a normal type product, but it's definitely different. It's the 1997 Pinnacle Mint Collection. It's a Pinnacle Mint Collection. A little bit differently, that's for sure. But let's see. Okay. Hold on a second there, 3 cards. I can see you're back to your antics again. Hold on a second. You still trying to get that Boba? Hold on. Pretty interesting. I didn't know you were. I thought you're a Rangers fan. There, 3 cards. Is this the Boba you're talking about? How 3 cards? Any modern Rangers? Yes, that's the one. Okay. I'm going to mail this out to you today. Okay? Let me just double check and make sure I've got your... After this, I don't want you to bug me for anything else, okay? Or if I have to, I can ban you from my channel. I don't like when you keep asking for stuff, okay? I told you I would, and now I will. So let's end this whole conversation, okay? Yes, that's the one. Thanks. Let me make sure, and then I'll put it in an envelope, mail it out when I mail out my Patreon packages today, okay? Let's see. All right, 3 cards. Yes, I do have your, I have your address, so I'm going to put it in an envelope, mail it out to you, okay there, buddy? I will mail it out today. Also, do you have a Rangers card I can buy? I'm not selling any Ranger cards today. Okay? If I do, when it comes up on my sale, you'll have a chance to buy it then. Okay, 3 cards? I don't like being mean, but when you go around to all the channels, because I see you hanging out on different channels and always trying to ask for stuff. Okay? I don't mind helping you out once in a while, but I don't like the way you repeat and constantly ask over and over and over and over again. But I'm going to mail this Boba out to you. Okay, I'm going to put a sticky on it right now so it'll remind me after the stream to send this to 3 cards. This is my gift to you, okay? There we go, exactly. Put some information in your channel so that people know what you want. Frank Carga, do you have any Ranger hits? 3 cards? You've asked Frank's Card Corner that a couple times already, okay? And Frank's Card Corner just responded to you. So please don't keep asking him. That's not what the chat's for. Okay. So 3 cards. Okay, I'm putting a sticker on here. Send to 3 cards. Okay, I'm going to send this to you and it'll go out in the mail today. Okay, 3 cards? Okay, I'm gonna add it on my stack of stuff I have to mail out today. So it's going today, all right, buddy? Now we're going to see if anybody would like me to go into this Pinnacle box, so we can see what we can pull out of this. I don't know if anybody's ever seen these before. Okay. It says guaranteed scarce Pinnacle. Pinnacle Mint Collection. Collector coin inside every pack. Okay. The box includes 16 packs per box, 3 cards, and 2 coins per pack. So pretty much you'll see the design when we do open them up and look at them and stuff. They're kind of unique. This one on the front here has Ryan Kelsko with the Atlanta Braves on that one. Okay, and then I'm assuming this is just a bonus one. They show you what the coins look like here. Okay, sometimes you don't even know for sure if you'll get the coin that matches with the card, but you do get 3 cards per pack and 2 coins per pack, and then 16 packs in a box. Okay, it says guaranteed scarce Pinnacle. Okay, look for solid 24 karat gold coin redemption cards inside. They do list the odds here for getting the different items. A silver team Pinnacle is 1 in 15 packs. A nickel silver coin is 1 in 20 packs. Gold team Pinnacle, 1 in 48 packs. 24 karat gold plated coin, 1 in 48 packs. A solid silver coin, 1 in 2,300 packs, and a gold redemption card, 1 in 47,200 packs. Thank you there, Frank's Card Corner. I do appreciate that. And if I don't notice it in the chat, if he starts getting out of hand, I don't mind one of my moderators just, if we have to. I don't want to, but if he continually does it, make sure you just time him out for a short time maybe. And then if he comes back and he keeps doing it again, I mean, I don't want to ban you from the channel, 3 cards. But I've seen you doing this. I've seen you do it to Deafness. He unbanned you. He said if you start acting up, he'll ban you from his channel again. You just have to be, if you're going to hang out with a bunch of adults, you need to try and act a little bit more civil in your conversations in the chat. Okay, buddy? We want to try and be friends with you, but sometimes, kind of like Dearman, sometimes he does it too. All right? But really appreciate just toning down things in the chat, watching, enjoying the content when we open up. On the back of the box here, it does Pinnacle Mint Collection Sweepstakes, official rules for all the sweepstakes that they had involved here. But without further ado, we're going to get into opening this right now. I'm right by MacArthur, JFK, and LaGuardia, about 45 minutes away. Oh, is that Astros? Which New York airport are you closest to? Yeah, that can get kind of interesting there sometimes. So I've never opened up one of these boxes before. I had a chance. Down the road, depending, we'll see what we pull out of here. I may offer a buy-in for another box opening. I do have one more back in reserves. But I have never opened up one of these boxes. I don't even know what they look like in the packs. But we're going to open up this box and see what we can pull inside. So, without further ado, we do have... Okay. Looks like this is the free one, I guess, that you get, so you can see the sample of what the coins look like on the top. Okay, it does show on the back. It shows a limited edition Pinnacle Collection, 1997. And then, of course, you get to see what the packs look like here. Oh, actually, I guess if it was in the store, you'd want to display it like this and have this up here so they could see what the coins look like inside, I guess. But since we've already gone past that, I'll just leave this coin right down here. So we can see it in front of the little holder there. It looks like they do come pretty nice. Includes 3 cards and 2 minted coins. Look for solid 24 karat gold coin redemption cards. I wonder if they'd honor the redemption card still within these. I don't know if it says anything about it or not. Imagine it'll say something on the redemption. But we'll see. So without further ado, we're going to start opening these packs here. Let me see how I can best display this and still you can still see the box. Let's see. Yeah, I can move these over, I think, for now. I don't even know what the cards look like, really. Okay. There we go. I think we could still kind of see everything here. I'll put that coin right up there. Again, the initial coin here is Ryan Kelsko with the Atlanta Braves. But we will see this. You'll see this for the first time just like me, unless you've opened these up before. Oh, it shows the Ryan Kelsko right on the front of the pack. Includes, again, 3 cards and 2 minted coins inside. PinnacleBrands.com. So let's go ahead and go in here and see what these look like inside. I have no idea what the cards look like. Well, they do come in a little display type holder here. Oh, and you don't know until you pop them out of the little package here as far as which one or type that you have. But let's see what we got here. Here we go. We've got Hideo Nomo with the Los Angeles Dodgers. So I don't know if these pop out. Oh, I see. Well, that's pretty cool. So some of them you have just the emblem there. So there's different types of cards that you can get within these, and it does give you a checklist. Mike Piazza, Hall of Famer Mike Piazza. And then we've got a Chuck Knobloch. I don't believe it's a real big collection. So I guess tells you there how to enter the contest. Oh, okay, so it is a 30 card collection. So the cards we can pull out of this are Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Alex Rodriguez, Cal Ripken Jr., Mo Vaughn, Juan Gonzalez, Mike Piazza, Albert Bell, Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Greg Maddux, Hideo Nomo, Jeff Bagwell, Manny Ramirez, Mark McGuire, Derek Jeter. That's cool. Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, Chuck Knobloch, Danny Bichette, Tony Gwynn, Ken Caminiti, Gary Sheffield, Tim Salmon, Ivan Rodriguez, Henry Rodriguez, Barry Larkin, Ryan Kelsko, Brian Jordan, and Jay Buhner. So I guess you can get variations of these. So you have the Silver Team Pinnacle, the Gold Team Pinnacle, nickel silver coins, 24 karat gold plated coins, solid silver coins, and 1 gold redemption card. So I guess you get the cards. I guess these are the variation type cards here. I don't know if this would be, if it tells you what type of subset it is. I guess you would see the different types of cards when you do get there. And then I believe if you got the coin for the card, it would fit in that hole there, and that would complete that card if you get the card that goes in there. So let me see on these coins. They must pop out of here. Who do we got here? Alex Rodriguez. Got the Alex Rodriguez coin. They don't really number them. Oh, the 3. Oh yeah, they do put the number for the coin here. If you can see that, get it to focus. You can see the 3. That tells you where it is on the checklist. That's the Alex Rodriguez. And then this is kind of an interesting, different way of doing product back in the day, huh? This is the Gary Sheffield. The Gary Sheffield, number 23. Gary Sheffield. Pretty cool. Does not focus it well, probably. There we go. Gary Sheffield, number 23. So there we do have it. It does show you. Then you probably want to keep the coins in good shape, kind of like any type of coin type product. I'll try and hold that just on the edges there. If we do get one where we can complete a card, we'll see how that works. But that's pretty cool. Just going to set this checklist off to the right here. You probably get a checklist in every pack. And it does tell you on the back, this little card here, it tells you how to enter their contest back in the day. 1997 Pinnacle Mint Sweepstakes official rules. But of course, you had to turn that in by July 30th, 1997 to be entered into the contest, I'm assuming. So let's go into pack number 2. I have the Bagwell. Oh, there you go. You have the Bagwell. That's pretty cool, Hats. I have never seen these cards before. I just thought, you know what? I was looking through eBay and found some interesting stuff there, and I figured, why not? I'll see what they have here. All right, Ken Caminetti is our card here. Oh, we got the Ryan Kelsko. But that's not this Ryan Kelsko, because this one's one of the gold versions there. Okay. So let's go through these, and then we'll go through the cards. The Ryan Kelsko. All right. Of course, I'd like to get the Ken Griffey Jr. and the Cal Ripken Jr. That's what I'm trying to search for in these. So that's the Ryan Kelsko, like the Hideo Nomo there. Then it looks like Andrew Jones. Andrew Jones with the Atlanta Braves. And Jay Buhner. It's like we got Jay Buhner here with the Seattle Mariners, J-Bone. All right, and as always, another checklist. Let me see, these card numbers should be numbered too, right? Yep. Kind of put these in order. That way if we find the coins that go with them, we can pretty much line them up with the cards. Here, I'm going to put Jay Buhner up in front there. All right. So in this one here, we do have Ken Caminetti. I guess they didn't always turn them upside down. It just depends on how they put them into the card holder. And this coin here is Tim Salmon. So we've got a Tim Salmon coin here. Probably when I put these together and get things rocking and rolling here, we can see what we do have. Let's see if we can complete any of the cards here in this first box. Just going to slide those over there for now. Go into pack number 3. You guys enjoying this different kind of product here? For anybody that's still hanging out with me, I know it's 12 o'clock here. All right. Without further ado, we'll see who we got for cards here. Cal Ripken Jr. Now all we got to do is get his card to go with his set here. Cal Ripken Jr. That is cool. Cal Ripken Jr. And for our other coin is Hideo Nomo. Hideo Nomo. All right. So we've got the Hideo Nomo and the Cal Ripken Jr. That's a hit. Cal Ripken Jr. All right. So it looks like you get one of these regular cards here. Greg Maddux with the Atlanta Braves. And then it looks like, oh, there we go. We got a Jeff Bagwell. There you go, Astros. There's the Jeff Bagwell card there. And Gary Sheffield. Gary Sheffield. And we get a checklist. All right. So plenty of checklists. All right. Add these to our set here. See how many of the set we can get here. All right. 13 is Bagwell. And then 23. Don't know if we can finish any of these yet. We'll see. Once we get through the box, we'll see if we can match up any of the coins with the cards. Okay. Actually, why don't we do it this way? These are like getting in the way for now. I guess we'll have for now until we need a new one. I'll set these other stands aside until we need to move some up to the top there. It's less crowded that way. All right, so next we got pack number 4. Pack number 4. Let's see what we got here. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's see who we have here. Sammy Sosa. We got Sammy Sosa here. That's a Sammy Sosa right there. Card number 17, Sammy Sosa. And next we have Albert Bell. Albert Bell, number 8. Albert Bell. Here we go. So Albert Bell and Sammy Sosa was next on the list there. For coins, now we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 coins out of the set so far. And who we got here? Ken Caminetti. That's the second Ken Caminetti, but was it here or here? Ken Caminetti. Nope, that's a new one over for this side, this set here. So what do we got here? We got 12, 22, 28, and 11. All right. So put those together there for now. There we go. We'll have at least one we can. Ooh, Cal Ripken Jr. card. Cal Ripken Jr. So let me set this aside for now. Cal Ripken Jr., where are you hiding at? Cal Ripken Jr. Let's see if we can complete a card here. Cal Ripken Jr. And we've got the card here. Does that actually fit into the card? It kind of does. That is pretty cool. All right, so I know what's going to happen with this one. This is going to go in here in a penny sleeve. Because that finishes my Cal Ripken Jr. card there. Now if I go around these edges here, it should lock it into the card. There we have it. We have a complete card here with its medallion. I think that increases the value when you can match both those up like that. That is cool. I don't know if it would fit in a top loader. I gotta see if it would fit in a regular top loader with that coin in there. If it does, that's what I'm gonna do. Yes, it does. Probably be a... No, it's not too snug a fit either. That is cool. Well, there we go. Let me move this out of the way for now. Actually, no, here. I'm going to put this on a stand. The Cal Ripken Jr. is complete. Now I got to just find Ken Griffey Jr. Then I'll be a happy camper. Move the checklist cards here. There we go. I can move this coin down here for now. Kelsko. Okay, he was the one that was on the front of the box, right? Ryan Kelsko. Of course, we don't have his insert card yet. But then we did have one more card here, guys. And a new Hall of Famer this year. It'd be nice to complete his, too. Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter. All right. He is card number 16 out of the set here. Let's put him in order here. Card number 16. Sorry, if you think I'm taking care and keeping these cards nice, I am. I'd like to see how much I can complete this set. It's a 30-card set, so I imagine a set itself could be worth something. Astros McGee, $8 without the coin. Is that the Cal Ripken Jr.? Did you find one online? I have the Bagwell. I looked it up. Its value is $18. Well, that's cool there, hats. That is totally cool. But it's just, I like doing different oddballish type things like this. So, and believe it or not, I'm a coin collector, a stamp collector, a card collector. So this kind of combines the art of it's not really a coin, it's a medallion. That's what you would call it. You would call it a medallion. And that's what you would pretty much call these types. Coin redemption card. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah. All right. We got a Jay Buhner. A Jay Buhner. Let's put these cards down here for now. We got a Jay Buhner with the Seattle Mariners. So that means I can complete my Seattle Mariner here. There's the Jay Buhner. I'm not going to do all these. I just want to do my, if I get my Ken Griffey Jr., I'll probably complete that one too. All right. I'm just going to set the cards as we find them. So we got Jay Buhner here. Let's see who we've got here. Gary Sheffield. Did not we get another Gary Sheffield? Can't remember for sure, but we'll check those later. Jay Buhner and Gary Sheffield are the coins, or the medallions, whatever we want to call them. And let's see who we've got for cards here. All right, we've got the Mark McGwire. Mark McGwire with the Oakland A's. And it looks like we've got an Albert Bell. Albert Bell. And a Dante Bichette. Dante Bichette with the Colorado Rockies. All right. Checklist card goes up there. And the Albert Bell and the Dante Bichette. Okay. Let me put these together with the other cards. So the Albert Bell. And then card number 20 is the Dante Bichette. So let's see. If we've got 16, 32. So we'll get 48 cards. So I don't know what the odds would be of getting a complete set per se, but we can get 48 cards out of the total of 30. So I don't know if you could complete a set of the, but of course there's different ways of completing the sets too. We haven't got any of the bigger hits per se. At least I like how they do put this card on the back of the pack when you do open it. The checklist card. That way you don't have a chance of ruining, say, the checklist card. So let me set this down here out of the way. The cards. Who do we got here? Mo Vaughn. There we go, Mo Vaughn. All right, he's number 5. And then the coin for this pack. Rolling away. Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones with the Atlanta Braves. Chipper Jones. So Chipper Jones there. Another Hall of Famer. Nice card to add into the collection here. The Chipper Jones. All right. So the Chipper Jones, number 9. There we go. Mike Piazza, Hall of Famer Mike Piazza. Ken Griffey Jr. Now we just got to find the Ken Griffey Jr. coin. Ken Griffey Jr. Sorry, Griffey's going to go right in front of the checklist for now until we can try and there's another Ryan Kelso. That we'll be able to finish that coin off for now. And here's the checklist. So the number 1 card in this set is Ken Griffey Jr. All right. So Ryan Kelso here, number 28 of 30. We know we got one of his coins. I think we got, and we've got one of the Kelso cards now. The right one to put the coin in the card. All right. There we go. Who do we got here? Dante is Bo's dad, right? Dante Bichette? Pretty sure. Yeah, Dante Bichette is Bo Bichette's dad. Yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that. Yeah. Yep, Dante Bichette is Bo Bichette's dad. That is so cool. All right, next pack in the box. And the next winner is, all we need is that Ken Griffey Jr. coin, and I'll be a happy camper. I will definitely be a happy camper with, the Ken Griffey Jr. coin. Yeah, I'm dropping things all over the place. And the winner here is Dante Bichette. We got another Dante Bichette. Okay. And with the Colorado Rockies. Okay. And then our other coin here is Albert Bell. We got the Albert Bell coin here. The Albert Bell. Okay. I think I'm going to have to overlap these coins here now. All right. Oh, duh, the card's glommed all. Sorry, don't mind me. Manny Ramirez with the Cleveland Indians. Manny Ramirez with the Cleveland Indians. And then for our insert cards, I'm going to call them an insert card, where you insert the coin. That's what I'll call it for the insert card. Is Mo Vaughn and Sammy Sosa. And Sammy Sosa. So there we go, Mo Vaughn and Sammy Sosa. Right. So, let's see. Mo Vaughn is card number 5, and Sammy Sosa is card number 17. So we're adding to our set here. All right. And yes, most likely any extras or ones that don't go to complete the set will probably come to a sale near you soon. All right. So let's roll on into the next pack here as we keep going through this box. This is pretty interesting. It's kind of like hunting within the hunt. Does that make any sense? Did I make any sense by saying it that way? Hunting the hunt. If it makes any sense. I'm sure it makes sense to somebody somewhere in the world. At least in my little world it made sense. There we go. Get the top of the pack there. All right. Let's set those off to the side. All right. They're both mystery ones. They're both upside down. We had to run there upside down and inside out and stuff like that. But this one is Chuck Knobloch. Chuck Knobloch. And drum roll for the second one, Chuck Knobloch with the the Minnesota Twins. And Ken Caminetti. Ken Caminetti with the San Diego Padres. Shout out to Kevin's Card Collecting. The Ripken is $30 with the coin. Just look. Thanks there, Hats. Appreciate that. So the Cal Ripken is $30 with the coin. That's pretty cool. Appreciate you guys helping me out with that. Chuck Knobloch, all right, with the Minnesota Twins. Greg Maddux with the Atlanta Braves. Greg Maddux with the Atlanta Braves. And another Mark McGwire with the Oakland Athletics. All right. So card number 11 and 15. Card number 11 and 15. So let's see. So that's our first Greg Maddux. And our first Mark McGwire for the coins. All right. I'm not going to go through all these and try and match everything up like I did with Cal Ripken. I just thought that was cool, finding the Cal Ripken, one of my two main PCs. All right. Probably do the same thing if I get the Ken Griffey Jr. All right. So what do we got? We still got 4 people in here. Getting closer. Looks like we've got, after this one, 7 more packs to go. 7 more packs to go after this one. The hunt continues for the Ken Griffey Jr. coin. The Ken Griffey Jr. coin. So let's see. What do we got? 2 mystery coins. They're both upside down. Upside down. Okay, and the first coin is Hideo Nomo. I think that's our second Hideo Nomo coin. And Ivan Rodriguez. Ivan Rodriguez for our other coin. And now for the cards. Oh, there we go. Now I got both Cal Ripken Juniors. I got the medallion one and the one with the little emblem inside. So it looks like there's only one of these per pack. So it's got to be one of the subsets. I don't know if that's considered. It's not. That wouldn't be the silver. The gold. Nickel. Be nice to see if we do pull one of the odd ones, right? Manny Ramirez with the Cleveland Indians. And Tim Salmon, there we go, with the Angels. There we go, Tim Salmon. Okay, let's see here. I'm starting to run out of room here. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Let's see. I'll figure out how to do this. I think I can go one more round, run out of space on the stand. That's all there is on that one. Getting kind of full. I think I might just set it right down here, the stack, and prepare it for filling in Ken Griffey Jr. How's that with the coin when we find it? Okay, so Manny Ramirez is number 14. Did not have one of those yet. And then the Tim Salmon is number 24. Did not have one of those yet. So we're slowly filling in our spaces for our tokens. There we go. Okay. All right. After this pack here, I need to get going. Good luck on the Griffey coin search. See y'all later. I have Fairfield Friday later on today. See y'all. Yeah, I'll try and make that just before I leave. What time you going to go live there, Kevin? I have to leave and head to church. I have to be at church at 5:15. So I'll try and catch some of your Fairfield Friday. He might have left already. But I will do my best there, buddy. We will see. Hopefully we'll get the coin here. All right, let me set those aside. And that is so cool. We got the silver coin. I don't know if this is solid silver or not. But we got the silver Derek Jeter. Okay, yeah, the nickel silver. How do you know if it's the nickel silver or the silver? I don't know if it tells you or not. That is cool. I imagine if it was the 24 karat gold plated coins, it would be it would stamp it on there. So it's either the nickel silver or the solid silver. But a Derek Jeter, that is cool. That is cool. That's right. Ring the bell on that one. See if it says for sure. I don't know if... doesn't really say on the coin here that I'm aware of. Limited edition collection. But that is definitely got to be the hit in the box. The Derek Jeter. Did we get the Derek Jeter insert coin? Or insert? Let me see. I gotta scooch this stuff over to make room here. I got space for one more spot right there. Did we get, what's the Derek Jeter? What? 16. Let me see if we got card number 16 here. Sorry, we want to take a little momentary break here. Match this up with Derek Jeter's card. Yes, we got Derek Jeter's card with the silver coin insert. That is cool. So, guess what we're going to do here, guys and gals. Don't want to slight anybody. Let me move these guys out of the way. Put this right in here. I'm going to put a penny sleeve on this and then top load it and get it seated in there. Oh yeah, just slides right around on there. So this is either the nickel silver or the solid silver. I don't know if it would say something on there or not, but since I know they'll work being top loaded. Derek Jeter here is going to be that is cool. And remember, Derek Jeter just made the Hall of Fame this year, so I'm sure that value of this card is going up in value too. There we go. That is definitely a hit. Definitely a hit. The silver, or whether it's still the harder one to find, the nickel silver or the solid silver. I'm sure if it was solid silver, they would have said something on there. So I'm pretty sure this is probably the nickel. But still, nickel silver is harder to find. All right. So he is going to go right next to Ken Griffey Jr. there. All right, Derek Jeter. Coolness. Sorry. Oh, we didn't even find out who the other coin is. Maybe it's the Ken Griffey Jr. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh my word. Ken Griffey Jr. Whoa, that is coolness. Derek Jeter and Ken Griffey Jr. in the same pack. That, if that ain't... Oh man, Kevin, you just left slightly too soon. But that's okay. You'll see the replay. I know he will. Oh my word. In the same pack. In the same pack. Ken Griffey Jr. and Derek Jeter. Just like a set of brothers. Oh my word. Ken Griffey Jr. Oh my word. That is so cool. We only got 3 people here. Art Posada, you're still hanging out with me. You've been here since the beginning. This is awesome. This is well worth the effort here. This just made my day. Oh my word. Watch this. Get that. That'll seat right down in there. Oh my word. Get me my top loader. Oh my word. I just got in. What am I? Oh, we're open up. Aaron. Oh my word. By the way, I got your Patreon package ready. I'm getting ready to send it out there. We're opening up this box of 1997 Pinnacle Mint Collection. And earlier, well, you'll have to go through and watch the video and stuff. But you just came in at the end of opening this pack and finding the Ken Griffey Jr. coin and the Derek Jeter nickel silver token. No, I keep calling them coins. They're token. So yeah, this is awesome. So yeah, I just pulled that token and this token out of the same pack. So you get 3 cards and you get 2 tokens in each pack, and you're trying to match it up with the cards. So you get one of these cards, which this was a Cal Ripken Jr. I got here. Oh, I got to put a sleeve on this one for now. But you get one of these types, or they also do have the silver and the gold looking coins too. But I think this is the normal set. You can get the gold cards and you can get the silver cards. Okay. You could get a redemption card. I don't know if they'll still honor it, still honor the redemptions that they got out there. But this is just so cool. But yeah, you get one of these cards, and then I'm going to show you. I didn't even look at the cards yet for this pack. We always do the 2 coins first. But then you get the cards. So then here's our card like the Cal Ripken there. You get one of these checklists. So down the road when people might buy one of these, I'll have a checklist I can give them, because I'll have what, 16... I will have 32 checklists by the time we're done. I do have a second box of this product. So down the road, we will be opening up another one. But yeah, you get 3 cards and you get 2 coins. So in this pack here, we've got the Tim Salmon with the Angels. Okay. And then we've got, oh, there we go. We got the Frank Thomas. The Frank Thomas. And the Henry Rodriguez. Henry Rodriguez with the Montreal Expos, and Frank Thomas with the White Sox. So then, yeah, it's a small set, but it's kind of a little bit unique and different to try and collect it. Let me get a drink of water. So yeah, later you can catch the whole stream when we started opening the box, but so yeah, so then these are the different coins we've pulled. I'm only doing just those, basically those 3, unless we get another awesome one like that one there. Most of these are all this way. We pulled one of these, and it happened to be Derek Jeter, the new Hall of Famer this year. But so yeah, so we got the Frank Thomas here. That one goes here. I'm putting these cards in order as we pull them out. And then we've got number 26 here. So far we don't have any doubles where you insert the coins. So that could be good for us down the road, because eventually I'll put all these coins in with their cards to make it look like what we've got on the display there. But it's kind of like a neat, unique set, and that's why I've seen it. I've seen these cards before. I've gotten some different, not this set, but a different set where they had similar tokens that they put inside. But this is the Pinnacle Mint Collection from 1997. I had never seen these cards before, and I was like, I got a good deal on 2 boxes, so I bought them both. One person was selling it, and they gave me a discount since I bought both boxes. But this is just so awesome. So yeah, so far we've got, I don't think we have any doubles of the cards yet. So there's like 48 cards we'll get. So eventually we probably will get some doubles. We got like 6 more packs to go. Yeah, no doubles for these cards yet. And since this is starting to get full, I'm going to set these down here for now. Let's see. I'm going to scooch these over a little bit just to give me a little bit room on the table here. I'm going to put these down here for now until we can try and complete these sets. So we're still going through the box. We've got 6 more packs to go. And it's kind of a neat looking box in case you didn't see it. Kind of a fancy little product. Collector coin inside every pack. Actually, you get 2 coins in every pack. They had a sample coin on top. So we actually have 33 coins come in a box. Because they always have one on top for the preview, so you can see what the coin... Because this was a new product they had tried back then. So, of course, and then, of course, that would be awesome to find like a solid 24K gold coin redemption card, especially if the redemptions were still valid, and to send it in and have them send me the 24 karat gold, especially if it was a Griffey or a Ken Griffey Jr. That would be awesome. But if it was any player for that matter, if we got one of the redemption cards, that would be a cool pull. Would be a real cool pull. This just got me so excited. This is so fun trying to find these cards and stuff. So let's see. I'm going to have to readjust these for now to make room for the rest here. I'm going to have to just stack these because we're going to run out of space. And then I'll go through at a later time probably and go through these. So there we go. We got a Ryan Kelsko is one of the coins here in this one. Sometimes you get both the backs, so you have to do double reveal. But this one has the Ryan Kelsko there. And then next on the list here is a Mo Vaughn. So there we go. We got a Ryan Kelsko and a Mo Vaughn with the Boston Red Sox. Okay. That's our 2 coins in that one. And now for the 3 cards in the pack. Oh, there we go. We got the Chipper Jones with the Atlanta Braves. Chipper Jones with the... Oh, my word. Where's Kevin? He left. We got the Tony Gwynn card. Tony Gwynn with the San Diego Padres. And Juan Gonzalez with the Texas Rangers. Okay. So that checklist will go over on my rack over here. And now we will add these into our card set here. Card number 6 and 21. I believe that's still 2 new ones. Yep, 6. I'm pretty sure we'll probably get the complete set of cards, most likely. But it's hard to kind of match up all the coins with the cards. Because you get less coins than you do cards. Well, actually, you get one of those and 2. You get 2 cards and 2 coins. We'll see how we come along here. Maybe we can get a whole set. So card number 21. I know Kevin's saying, please pull a second Tony Gwynn. Please pull a second Tony Gwynn. Oh, don't worry, Kevin. Remember, we still got one more box to go, but not today. I'm only going to open up the 1 box today. So here, I'm going to take these packs out so we got a little bit more space up here, and you can see as we're ripping through the packs here. Just to kind of get the box out of the way. Just to get the box out of the way here. And so you can see we've got 5 more packs to go. That means 15 cards and 10 more coins. All right. Actually, here, I'm going to put these here. Can you guys, yeah, let's see. If I set them like this, you can probably see the, yeah, because this is actually getting full here. It's going to probably tip over on me soon, kind of like the other cards. So let me, since I pulled this one, this is, I'll leave the Cal Ripken Jr. up there for now, right next to the other one. Okay, and then I will, actually I could sort through these too. 11, 12, 22, 28, 15 for the Nomo. 7. That 15. Yep, 14. 19. 24. And 9. There we go. That gives us our, this set here where it doesn't have the whole insert because it has the team logo basically in the center of these. Here, I'm going to put these upside down. All right. That way, no, actually I'm going to leave these right. I think yeah, you guys can see them there if I put them there like that. We'll do these right like that. That way you can see the packs I got left over there. And so after this pack here, we've got 4 more to go. Dearman, what are these? Oh, these are cool. Yes, they are. They are 1997 Pinnacle Mint Collection. Okay, these are Pinnacle Mint Collection cards. All right. So we're just seeing what we can pull. So far, we pulled out a Derek Jeter nickel silver coin, and then the Ken Griffey Jr. and the Cal Ripken Jr. And this is the regular Cal Ripken Jr. from the normal set. Okay, and these are, we're trying to put these 2 sets together now. So we're going to set this one down here. And who do we got here? Henry Rodriguez and Ken Caminetti. Don't even have to do a full reveal on these here. So Ken Caminetti and Henry Rodriguez as our 2 coins. So we didn't even have to pull any out of that one. So without further ado, oh, there we go, the Tony Gwynn. The Tony Gwynn for Kevin's card collecting and more. And then we've got the Greg Maddux and the Mark McGwire. All right. And our checklist card. Okay. Can I buy a... Oh, that's not what we're doing here, Dearman. Sorry about that. I know you'd like to buy a pack, but I'm not selling the packs. Just trying to work on completing the set. Okay? So down the road, I probably will have some cards for sale and stuff. But for now, I'm just working on completing my sets. But thanks for asking there, buddy. You never know. If there's end up having an extra Philadelphia Philly, I'm trying to even think if I saw a Philadelphia Philly yet. But we will see down the road, okay? We will see down the road. So for this group here, it's card number 21 for Tony Gwynn. Of course, he's 21 and through the whole set, so it's just depending on what version of the card you get. And then for the Oakland A's and the Atlanta Braves, it's card number 11 and card number 15. There we go. We got 2 Greg Madduxes now with the Atlanta Braves and number 15. Now we're probably going to start getting doubles. Yep, Mark McGwire. All right. So Mark McGwire. All right. After this pack here, 3 more packs to go. We are getting there. All right. Almost through this box here. see on this is when you open the pack, you can see it. Pinnacle Mint Collection. 1977 Pinnacle Mint Collection. Sweepstakes are official rules. Of course, the sweepstakes is over, so nothing we can do on that. So we're going to set these down here, and we'll reveal the cards afterwards. Who do we got here? Ivan Rodriguez with the Texas Rangers. And we're going to turn this coin over here and see who we got on this one. And the winner is Hideo Nomo with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hideo Nomo with the Los Angeles Dodgers. So now we're going to see what cards we get. Juan Gonzalez with the Texas Rangers. Juan Gonzalez with the Texas Rangers. What are they called? I told you already. It's Pinnacle, the 1997 Pinnacle Mint Collection. Okay, buddy? All right. So that takes care of that one there. Oh, and that goes right on top. It's number 6. This is the lowest number we have in that grouping. And then we've got Manny Ramirez with the Cleveland Indians. And Tim Salmon with the Anaheim Angels, the California Angels. I think they're the California Angels now, right? So the checklist group there. 14 and 24. And the winners here are... All right, we've got two. Now we're starting to get duplicates. Manny Ramirez and 24. Tim Salmon, duplicates. That's okay. Sometimes you might end up with 2 coins. Might need 2 cards. But we'll see what we get down the road here. All right. After this pack here, 2 more to go. 2 more to go, and then we'll finish this first hobby box. We'll see when I'll do the other hobby box, when I find out for sure how much I've got of the set when we do get through this. So again, I just want to see with one hobby box how close we can get to completing a set. Because there's only 30 cards in the set for this overall product. And we get 48 cards out of the set, so we'll see what happens. So we've got to do 2 reveals on the coins because they're upside down. This is what the back of the coin does look like. Limited edition Pinnacle Mint Collection, 1997. Okay, the first one is Gary Sheffield. Gary Sheffield. And the second coin in this one is Alex Rodriguez. Got Alex Rodriguez. There we go. That's our 2 coins in that pack. All right. And let's see what we got for cards. Andrew, oh, we've got a short print. The Andrew Jones. I would think this is probably the gold version. This is the gold team Pinnacle. Andrew Jones. That is pretty cool. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to penny sleeve that one, at least for now. Then we've got the Chipper Jones. And another Tony Gwynn. So Kevin's going to be happy if we get 2 Tony Gwynn coins. If we get 2 Tony Gwynn coins, he'll be happy because I know he'll probably become a proud owner of one of these. But Chipper Jones and Tony Gwynn. 9 and 30. Okay, so we did pull a gold. So card number 9, that's our first Chipper Jones. We just need the coin for that. He's a Hall of Famer. And then number 21, no, that is our second Tony Gwynn. So now we do have 2 Tony Gwynns. Oh, I found them on eBay there, Dearman. In case you're wondering how I found them. I found them on eBay. I'm gonna throw Andrew Jones into a top loader because that is definitely a gold team Pinnacle. All right, and then I'm gonna top load actually my Cal Ripken while I'm at it real quick. Well, I already did the other Cal Ripken. All right, I'm gonna put my Cal Ripken down here. Actually, yeah, I can put my Andrew Jones gold right behind the packs over here. So he can be properly displayed there. That is a cool, shiny looking card. With 2 more packs to go, can we pull some more heat? Can we pull some more heat? We already got the Derek Jeter, Ken Griffey Jr., Cal Ripken Jr., Cal Ripken Jr. again, and the Andrew Jones. These are just more or less the easier cards to find in my book. So after this pack here, 1 more pack to go and we can wrap things up for today. We're getting close to not quite the 3-hour mark, but let's see if we can pull any more heat out of here before we finish this box out. Maybe we can find that redemption card. That'd be cool if they honored the redemption card because they should still have the product. So, who do we got here? Dante Bichette. Bo Bichette's dad here. I think we've got his card. So that means we can get Bo Bichette's dad, Dante Bichette, with the Colorado Rockies. And we got to do the reveal on this card here. And who do we have? Albert Bell. We got Albert Bell in this one here. All right. So there we go. We got Albert Bell and Dante Bichette for our 2 coins on this one. Bo Bichette's dad. All right. Let's go ahead and do the... Oh, there we go. We got the Derek Jeter now. We got the Derek Jeter. We got the Derek Jeter, just like we got the Cal Ripken Jr. All right, since we got just a couple more checklists left, I'm going to put this one right here. I'm going to put Derek Jeter next to Derek Jeter. So we got the double Cal Ripken, we got the double Derek Jeter. We still got 2 more cards to reveal here. Juan Gonzalez, and Barry Bonds. Juan Gonzalez and Barry Bonds. 6 of 30 and 18 of 30. Put the checklist behind Derek Jeter here. And then put these in our stack here. I'm putting these in order so we know how many cards we got missing from the set when we're done. There we go. That's our second Juan Gonzalez. And 18 of 30. That's our first Barry Bonds. And our first Barry Bonds. So there we go. Well, hopefully maybe with 2 hobby boxes we can complete a set. That would be awesome. Again, that would give us a chance at 96 cards to complete at least one 30 card set. I'd say our odds should be pretty good to try and do that. All right, last pack mojo. Anybody got anything here maybe on the last pack mojo? Let's see what we got here. Then we can go ahead and finish up for today's live stream. Last pack mojo here. Can we get one of them bigger cards still? Let's see. We're going to reveal the coins. Don't have to uncover them. We got a Mo Vaughn and then a Ryan Kelsko. A Mo Vaughn and a Ryan Kelsko. Didn't even have to turn them over. Mo Vaughn with the Boston Red Sox and Ryan Kelsko with the Atlanta Braves. All right. And so now we move on to our last 3 cards in the box. Oh, there we go. We finished it. We finished the trio. That's what I'm going to call it. We finished the trio. We got the Ken Griffey Jr. We got the Ken Griffey Jr. So I hit my main hits. I mean, the Derek Jeter was a bonus there. The Derek Jeter was a bonus. The Derek Jeter was a bonus, that's for sure. But let's see here. I'm going to shift these guys around real quick. I'm going to move Cal Ripken Jr. over. Next to Derek Jeter. And this Cal Ripken here. And hold on. Get these in order here. Make them look nice there, Blomdahl. Cal Ripken Jr. The Cal Ripken Jr. The Ken Griffey Jr. Come on. We'll fix you back up there. Don't worry, Andrew. You're worthy of display here, being a gold card. Being a gold card. I'm gonna put you, I guess, right between Cal Ripken here. Actually, I'm gonna graduate you up. I'm gonna put you up here between Derek Jeter. Sorry, Derek. All right, so there we go. We've got our main hits all on display up there now. Actually, you know what? I could put you over here, Andrew. I think if I put you right there, you'll still stand up on the edge. Maybe not. I'll probably have to hide you somewhere else in a second, but I'll leave you there for the moment. Alex Rodriguez with the Seattle Mariners. I like that they got him as a Seattle Mariner here. Oh yeah, I don't think he went to New York yet then. I think he was still in Seattle. And then Barry Larkin. So let me put the last checklist in here. Let's see. So we've got, well, I don't think we'll be able to complete one of these sets unless we get extremely lucky, because we get 32 cards. And because we get 16 of these in each pack, in each box, so that's 32. It's going to be tight on this one. This one we should be able to complete a set down the road here. So we've got Alex Rodriguez, goes right behind Frank Thomas. And then card number 27. The first Barry Larkin. There we go. So we do have not too bad, pretty close to a set there. And we are about 15 minutes away from going to the 3-hour mark on the live stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Faith, family, and sports is still here. Or no, maybe not. Michael Lynch, how you doing here, Michael? Thanks for hopping in here. Mill City Wax. All right, Mill City Wax was in here. Sorry, I didn't see you jump in there between Dearman's spots there. Mill City Wax. Appreciate you being here. Steve, thanks for being in the live stream. I do appreciate that. You still here, Steve, by chance? Or did you take off? I know you jumped in like 17 minutes ago. Maybe you just, because I didn't acknowledge you, maybe you took off already. But thanks for being here, Michael Lynch. Appreciate you. Let me see who it might show as still being in the stream. Just probably me and Michael Lynch, at least the only ones still participating. Dearman, did you take off? Aaron, Faith, Family, and Sports is probably gone. But I just wanted to finish this off now. We'll see how close I am to completing the set when I marry up these coins with these cards down the road and get them all penny sleeved and top loaded. Maybe tomorrow, if I end up doing a live stream in the afternoon, I'll do a recap if I have time to put things together by then. But other than that, I can't think of anything else to really do for now. I think I'm going to keep this the hobby box for now. I might store the cards in here. It's a nice looking little box. I like the way they got it laid out. So I think I might just keep this as a storage box for when I get these cards all sleeved up and top loaded and things like that. But do appreciate everybody that was here today. I know everybody's pretty much taken off. I usually don't go this long, but this was a very interesting and nice stream. I really do appreciate you all being here and hopping on board with me today. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and finish things up today. I do have a few things I got to do this afternoon before I head out to our men's rally tonight, out at another church over in Whidbey Island, city of Oak Harbor, Washington. So I'm going to be heading there soon. Let me just kind of shift these a little bit so I can move my tripod up and turn the camera around so I can say my usual goodbye in the channel. So until then, and until next time I'm live, again, I probably won't be doing a live tomorrow. Again, I'm going out of town and won't be back till late tonight, and then we head back early tomorrow morning to go back to the church for tomorrow's meeting. The church that I used to be a member of when I first came to know the Lord as my personal Savior over in Oak Harbor, Washington, is where we are going tonight. So it's nice to meet up with old friends that we've known in the church there for years. Oh, Dearman's still here. He's still hanging out with me. Thanks there, buddy. And then, not today, Dearman. I've got things going on, and I got to go out of town later this afternoon. But one of these days soon, I will get in and do a StreamYard coming up. Hopefully next week. Okay, if you show up, hopefully next week I'll do a StreamYard and have you come on. I know you like to show some of your cards and stuff on the channel. I'll do that for you soon. Okay. But no, you won't see me tomorrow. Tomorrow I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll be away. I might throw up a video if I have time this afternoon to put something up, but most likely not. If I did do something to put up tomorrow, it might be just a recap. Other than that, sorry, I had a little interruption there. Somebody was trying to call me. I got to call my pastor as soon as we get done here. So other than that, I can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, you see a hot corner box back there? Yeah, that's some of my product back there that I will open up on the channel. I'll do that usually sometimes when I do my Fairfields, because the hot corner box is a Fairfield product. And then I have a Fairfield box there. I have some Topps 2020 hanger boxes. I've got a couple blaster boxes behind my Yusei Kikuchi rookie cards. So I do have other things that I will be opening on the channel down the road. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off today. Okay, everybody? Thanks for being in here with me today, Dearman. Appreciate you. Pretty sure you should have got your team bag that I sent last week. You did get the team bag, right? Go ahead and give me a quick response. Did you get the team bag I sent you last week with your Philadelphia Phillies in it? I think I put a pack of cards in there too, didn't I? Did I put a pack of cards you could open up? I think I did, from what I remember. So other than that, yes, you did. All right, super. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, you'll have to let me know what you got. Did you post up a video, or are you waiting to show things? Mill City Wax. Hey, I'm back. I'm getting ready to go there, Mill City Wax, but I did see you jumped in earlier. Sorry I didn't shout you out. We were going through this 1997 Pinnacle box, and I was wrapped up in all the excitement with the different heat we were finding. Here, I'll put the camera back down here, but I just wanted to say a quick goodbye. I'm going to get ready to sign off in a minute or two here and then close everything up here. But I did pull some real good hits out of this box. Looking to get, I'll show you what I got down here real quick. Turn the camera around. I am going to go through and marry up in this 1997 Pinnacle Mint collection product that I got and opened up this hobby box. I do have one more hobby box of this product, but I'm going to try and put together, I'm going to marry these coins with these cards and kind of set them up similar to this. And down in another video in the near future, I'll go through and highlight the coins that I was able to marry up with this set. And then in our second round, when we go through the second hobby box, I'll see if I can work on completing the complete set. So that's what we'll do. And then I'll penny sleeve these and get these all put together. As far as these cards and this, I guess you call it the main set that has the team logos instead of where you would put the coins. And then, of course, in this little set, or in this set here, which does have more than the others, this is where you marry up the coins and put the coins in the coin slot there. And then you would marry everything together that way. So that's how you do this particular set back in the day when they did it. So without further ado, I'm going to get ready to wrap things up and say goodbye. All right. So you guys have a great and wonderful day. Yeah, it is. Thanks there, Steve. Appreciate you hopping in too. I really like. I've watched all your videos on your YouTube channel so far. Looking forward to your new content when you can put stuff up there, and looking in the near future to be a blessing to you and your channel. Try and help you to grow and promote you, and just wish you many success in what you're trying to do on your channel too there. All right, Mill City Wax. So do appreciate those that came by today. I know most people think, oh, he's long done, and then, oh, I came back, he's still alive. But just going to go ahead and wrap things up here in the next half minute or so. Hopefully you're having a good start to your weekend. If you're off now there, Steve, I know it's 10 after 4 on the East Coast. So I'm pretty sure maybe you're back home from work, ready for your weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. It was fun. We did enjoy going through the cards in this set. Just going to scroll this up here so you can kind of see the cards we got. Did get the Derek Jeter. We got, as far as, that was our biggest hit, I think, out of the whole thing. Outside of the gold card, I'll show you in a minute. But most of the medallions are these brass ones. Okay. So the brass ones here. And then we got the Cal Ripken Jr. and his medallion card. Then we got the Ken Griffey Jr. and his medallion card. And then to round things up, we did find this. Let's see if I can get this to kind of... There we go. We got this Andrew Jones gold card. Kind of like a prism refractor type card. You can see the shininess in this one. But that was an awesome subset card to get. So maybe you get one of these in a box or something. But that was cool to get this gold version of this Pinnacle Mint Collection. Atlanta Braves Andrew Jones. All right, and with that, I will sign off. And you guys have a great and wonderful weekend. And we will see you guys around the channel. If worst case scenario, I'll be live next Tuesday for my 10:30 a.m. live stream. Okay? Bye. Have a wonderful day and have a wonderful weekend. Okay? Bye for now. Take care.